We know we told them like it's Oregon State might not get the size of the crowd that Utah does, but in that venue when it's loud, it's a great atmosphere. They've got great fans. It's always a good meet, and Oregon State at home is strong. So I mean, we've obviously we know that the kids know that. We're just going in, really trying to focus on what we need to, our execution and everything else that caused us problems last week. So.
Oh, not really. We're just trying to focus on the things we can control, and the gymnastics, like Jay said, in practice, really just getting after the details and working on that consistency, which was an issue last weekend, and just trying to focus on that to just prepare us for like the next step, which will be the next weekend, which is also a big weekend for us with U of A. So just trying to use this as like a stepping stone.
Santoses have been coaching together for more than a decade. This is their 6th year at ASU, and Jess Santos there, along with Jay, and Jess this year named co-head coach, former gymnast at West Virginia, whereas Jessica Bartkiss, she once carved the perfect 10 on vault herself. She's still the most recent mountaineer to get a perfect 10. Meanwhile, Jay Santos had stints as an assistant at Ohio State, Iowa State, and Illinois, and coach at Eastern Michigan, former gymnast at UMass himself. Phoebe Jakubczyk will start off matters on the balance beam for Oregon State, coming off her fall on bars. How difficult is it to pretty quickly have to turn around and go to a different apparatus after just having suffered a fall?
It takes practice. As a young athlete, that's something your coaches always try to work with you on, that it's not over till it's over, especially in a team competition. In this lead-off position, she has a role, and that's exactly what she needs to do. So you have to let it go and move on.
Jakubczyk, a freshman. This is her 3rd routine of her college career on beam.
Little bobble there on the connection. So the gymnasts are required the tumbling elements, but they're also required the leap elements. Many of them to earn their bonus points back. So when they miss a connection, it can affect their start value. Sometimes they'll have a backup plan. Dismounting with the 1.5 twist.
So Phoebe Jakubczyk follows up the fall on bars with a strong beam routine. Native of Portishead, United Kingdom. Her club team from the UK toured the West Coast, and Tanya Chaplin got to know Phoebe's club coach, Liz Kincaid. Jordan Jaslow will start it off on floor for Arizona State. Went first in the floor lineup last week. Posted a 9.775. It's a season low for her. A couple of weeks ago, she had a career high 9.85.
Chance to talk to the coaches about all the events, and this is the one they're most excited about. They feel like they've added a lot of difficulty in on this event, but they really feel like the choreography energizes the team. Nice start there with the clean double pike.
Assistant coach Kristen White does the choreography for the Sun Devils.
Combination.
Jaslow's a junior, and coming into this year, she had just 2 competitive collegiate routines, a pair of vaults last year. So this year, her first time on floor.
Beautiful double tuck to finish it out. It's a great start.
Jordan Jaslow jazzed about that one. Jaslow is not only a gymnast, but also a member of ASU's Barrett Honors College, as are many of her teammates. That's a load.
It is. Gymnasts are really good at handling that. As young athletes, they train many hours to get to this level, so they've juggled being student athletes for a long time.
9.775 on beam for Phoebe Jakubczyk. Quarter of a tenth off her high. And now here's Lauren Letch at a 9.8 on vault. 2 weeks ago, had a season best 9.825 on beam. Last week she struggled at Cal in 9.525. So looking to rebound. Lauren Letch, the freshman from Golden, Colorado.
Beautiful front aerial, right to that back handspring. She has a nice rhythm on this event. That's key. Every athlete has a different style, and ultimately you want to get into the style that has the best flow for you.
It's funny you mentioned that word rhythm. I thought about that when I saw that last series. That exact word popped into my head.
People have always asked me, what's the magic ingredient to be a great beam worker? There's a lot of them, but one of them is knowing what works for you, finding that style, whether it's calm or robotic, rigid. Beautiful flexibility showcased there on her jumps.
Olympic silver medalist and our Pac-12 Network's colleague, Samantha Peshek, said that she made friends with the beam.
Well, she's going to like that routine.
Yes, she is. Lauren Letch, prior to the season, hadn't competed in 3 years because of shoulder and ankle surgeries. They're keeping her off bars because of her shoulder. A former elite athlete, beautiful to watch. 9.825 for Jordan Jaslow. And now here's our only look today. Jasmine Gutierrez. Well, we expected that it would be her only look when we saw her on beam, but she was a late addition to the floor lineup in the place of Emily White. So we'll also see Jasmine on beam. It's her first floor routine of the year.
Opening 2.5 twist. Pretty good control on the landing. She did have to step across. Beautiful front 1.5 twist. With that combination pass.
I love it when they can do those with a smile on their face.
She forgot to salute the judge. She was so excited.
How much does that matter?
It doesn't matter at all. But you know, you mentioned it's her first floor routine. Sometimes just to get back out there, you know, these athletes, even though they may not be competing, they're in their gyms training, so they're ready to go. And so she got the green light today, and it was great.
Career high on beam, 9.85 for Lauren Letch. And now here's Jenna Domingo. Only time we'll see her today. 3 beam routines this year, 3 scores of 9.9 or better, including a career high 9.925 a couple of weeks ago here against UCLA and UC Davis.
Little bobble there.
Uncharacteristic of her.
She's another athlete that has a really fluid style on this event. Nice creative work down to the beam.
Operating on a 4-inch wide surface. One little balance check. But another solid routine for Jenna Domingo, the Kapolei, Hawaii native. 9.775 for Gutierrez. And now Sarah Clark. had a 9.875 on bars. And this is her first floor routine this year. Biomedical Sciences major, and also a member of ASU's Barrett Honors College.
High double pike there to start the routine. She's known for her beautiful dance, which you saw at the beginning of the routine, but this year this routine breaks down a little bit more, letting loose, having some fun.
Final tumbling pass to Sarah Clark.
Double tuck. Came up a little bit short. Take that step forward.
Sarah Clark. We'll see her again on beam. 9.75 for Jenna Domingo after 3 scores of 9.9 or better. And now here is Sydney Gonzalez, who had a 9.85 earlier on vault. Season best 9.85. Now a sophomore, was in every beam lineup last year in the freshman season.
Solid tumbling series to start the routine. Beautiful lead combination, switch half immediately to the split jump. Dismounting side aerial, full twist. Little off balance on the landing, but a beautiful routine. Last week she scored a 9.65, so you can see she was really commanding her positions, making sure she got every connection. This beautiful leap, it's a switch half, and then directly connected to this split jump. And you could see how sharp her arms were on every single skill she did.
9.725 for Sarah Clark. And now Alex Theodoro, her final routine of the day, had a 9.8 on bars and 9.85 on vault. The rebound from a 9.65 last week on floor.
She's a big first tumbling pass. Tucked full in. Combination back 1.5 for a layout. She has a little bit of leg form on that tumbling pass.
Theodoro, another honors college student, medicinal chemistry major.
Finishing double tuck. Oh! It looked like she didn't get a great punch on her takeoff. Came up really short. Looks like she's okay.
Yeah, I was a little worried for a moment that she might be hurt.
She opened with a strong full in, and right here was where the mistake happened. Yes, almost like she just came up short. That right leg gave out.
A strong routine until that final dismount. 9.875 for Gonzalez. Here is Maddie Dagan. Already has a pair of 9.9s under her belt. Vault and bars, and now here she is on beam. Struggled a bit last week. And a season best 9.8 a couple of weeks ago.
Perfect backhand swing layup, step out.
Dagan won 6 beam titles last year as the anchor for Oregon State. Now going in the 5 slot with her friend and roommate Jade Carey here.
A little balance check on her lead pass. She did a great job, though, covering it up. I think that's the most challenging thing about the balance beam, because it's only 4 inches wide. There's not a lot of room for error. Dismounting. Siberian full twist and fighting for that landing there.
Already a couple of 9.9s under her belt. Maddie Dagan. Her high on beam, 9.925, accomplished several times. 9.2 for Theodoro on floor. And now Jada Mangahas. 9.8 on bar, 9.875 on vaults. Watch the high kick after her first pass.
Impressive first pass also. Another full in. Good, wow. She did a great job. I think she put her heel on the white line, but didn't actually put it down.
That kick has become a signature for Jada.
This is a high energy routine. Run through to double tuck there.
Energetic routine with the music, and dancing to match.
Very nice.
Flashed with fork at the end.
She only had 2 passes in that routine, but both lots of difficulty. This was the opening pass. Full twisting double back, but watch her foot as she steps back. She touches the white line, but doesn't cross over it. So she stays in bounds. It's almost like she knew exactly where she was.
.9.825 for Maddie Dagan on beam. That's her best this season. And now here's Jade Carey following up her 10-0 on bars.
Difficult combination right here. Front aerial. Sometimes she connects that directly to her tumbling series. No deduction for not doing that. Backhand swing layout, step out. Strong combination work there. Switch half. I talk about her level of difficulty. She obviously was able to take out some of her difficulty from the Olympics. But growing up, Jade always loved the high-flying skills.
Find the deductions there.
I know, she has just been so consistent. I had a chance. I got to watch her grow up in Arizona, and as soon as I walked in today, she ran over and gave me a big hug. And She's like, I'm loving it. I'm loving everything about it. And you can just see that in her gymnastics.
Her father, Brian, her longtime coach, is here. Grandparents Kay and Jim here, and Jenna here as well. 9.85 for Mangahas. And now Hannah Sharp will close out rotation 3 with her floor routine. Last week against Washington, she tied her teammate Emily White for the floor title with a 9.875. This routine is one to watch. Jess Santos said her routine fits her fun and outgoing personality.
Great start. Combination, good control on the landing.
Qualified as an all-around individual at the NCAA championships last year, earned second-team All-American status. 18th straight meet, she's done the all-around, going back to the beginning of last year.
Nice double pike there. Great news. I mean, if you have to have somebody in an anchor spot, that's who you want. They had the 9-2 in the middle of that rotation. That's the score they want to drop. Hannah's been solid with great scores, but no better than to bail them out on that event.
Give it Jake Carey's score when we come back. They've got 3 rotations in the books and 1 to go here in Corvallis.